At first they was blind, I think they finally see. I do not care what they talking, it does not bother me. I much rather get my dollars, roll up a lot of weed, exhale all my problems, inhale what I'm supposed to keep. I know they watching, so I'm plotting, ain't stopping, switch the topic. Y'all looking like some coppers, make me hit you with this chopper for being a statistic. I'm telling you I'm not, bro. My motor loud growling, you do not want to live this lifestyle. You do not know the outcome. It could leave you with bags and it could leave you with awesome. I do not give a fuck who you know or who you vouch for. You need to get out more. I'm living like an outlaw, taught myself how to scrap. When I do, I'm going southpaw. Y'all niggas are not cool. New Orleans and I got more reality. 5-4.
In here, man. This is U.N.L.V, owner of the Hutt Studios. Do a whole lot of rapping and shit on the side. Parent. Fucking Twitter troll. Like driving people on the internet. That shit done got fun to me now, bro. Cause people are stupid.
And people take shit that shit too serious too.
Too serious, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man of many hats though, man.
Believe that. That's why I'm sitting down with you. It's my dog, man. Before I even ask you the regular little question I usually ask people, like, you know, where they from and all that, like, first I'm gonna tell the people how I met you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I met you doing showcases.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One of the few people I seen in the city around that time that was still doing it. You had been doing that shit for a long time. But do tell the people where is you from, bro?
Around the corner. I'm from this place called the Indian Village. That's like a couple of blocks long. Nobody never heard that shit in their life.
That's why I'm looking like, what
but just right around the corner from where we are right now, we by Carver at the Hutt Studios. The Indian Village is off around Chef. Right by Chef where Churches is, there's a neighborhood right behind Churches over there.
Okay.
And that's the Indian Village.
Okay.
So it's like the neighborhood that's in between Chef and that Churches right there and the interstate. They got like a little triangle, a couple of houses.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Right behind the interstate.
Right behind the interstate, yep.
That's the Indian Village.
The Indian Village. Because every single name, every street name in there is an Indian name. So you got like Powhatan, Iroquois, Cherokee Street. Literally every whatever Indian name you could think of, a Native American name is back in the neighborhood. Yeah,
that's dope.
And short story on that. I wasn't that creative when I came up with the name for the Hutt Studios at first.
Right.
So we was in the Indian Village, right? That's the studio was at my crib. It was in my garage.
Gotcha.
When I was like 17 years old, and I like, man, we gonna name this bitch the TP.
Right.
And my niggas are like, nah,
that one ain't right. That one ain't right.
You go with the Hutt. It's like, all right, cool, we go with the Hutt. So,
which is a TP, right?
Yeah, it's a fucking TP. So it could have been a TP. That should have been a little stupid. But,
right. The name ain't ring, but I like the Hutt Studio.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what's up. Damn, you fucked me up with that one. You remember the first age you started first doing hip hop?
Ooh. My rap story is kind of funny. I don't know. It might be a similar story to a lot of people.
Shit. That's what we here for.
I had a homie, Jay Steers. Hopefully he get to watch this. We was like 12 years old, 10 years old, something like that.
With 2 G's?
Yeah.
I think the name for me.
No, yeah, 2 Z's.
2 Z's. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So he was the homie with the strict parents, man. He couldn't go outside until his parents came home.
Right.
So we used to be talking to him through the screen, dude. Like he in jail damn near. Yeah, it was bad.
Right.
And he was the homie that had all the fire games. He had the game cast and shit.
Right.
He had the Sega Genesis. He had all the exclusive shit. So we were like tweaking to get inside the house and stuff. So we were over there running this shit through the screen, doing my best friend, man. Still my best friend to this day.
That's what's up.
But so he had this boom box. He had the Big Daddy. You know, we was playing around the little small shits we was getting from McFrugal's, the little poo ones. He had the big Sony one, man.
Right.
And somehow they found out how to record through a boom box. A lot of people don't know this shit, but if you just take headphones, just regular ass headphones, like I don't have nothing nearby. But anyway, but headphones, if you plug them into the mic hole on a boom box or whatever device, if you plug it in,
pull them out a little bit out.
One side you can hear shit, the other side turns into a microphone, the other ear.
Okay.
Crazy shit.
No,
so we figured this out like 10, 12 years old.
No, I remember that album.
We'll be freestyling and recording little shit. No bullshit, man. We'll be like just recording over instrumentals from Q93 or something like that. When they start doing a traffic report or something like that, we'd be outside freestyling over that because we ain't had no beats. This was fucking 97, 96. We ain't had no fucking producers. We was kids.
Right.
Well, anyway, so that's more or less where it started, and then I sort of played around. I wasn't good at freestyling. Still not the greatest freestyler, but so after that, it evolved to me to doing like parodies and stuff with like Weird Al Yankovic style stuff. I used to make fun of people's songs and remixes, like probably before, obviously way before TikTok started. I was kind of doing stuff like that. And I was way back when, I was that dude in football. I was the one that supposed to make it in football out the hood.
What position you played?
Played running back.
Like
I played a little bit of cornerback, free safety, kick return. But anyway, so I supposed to be that dude in football. Right. And I had a situation when I was going to Easton. I got expelled for they claimed I tried to kill somebody with a gun.
You got put out of Easton?
I got put out of Easton.
Fuck, you get put out of Easton?
Yeah, I got put out of Easton, man. That shit hurt my soul. But they let me back in because I didn't do the shit.
Right.
But I caught the charge and I was just kind of like demoralized after that, man. So
rubbed you the wrong
my
way.
senior year didn't go so swell. So football ended up being a back burner kind of thing, and that's when I went more into rapping a lot more actually. You know,
Gotcha.
I switched my interest and my view.
Gotcha. Which is dope, cause fuck, I ain't gonna lie, you a staple in this fucking city.
Yeah, man.
If niggas don't know it or not, if niggas won't acknowledge it or not, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Let's talk about you doing the show. Like I said, I met you doing the showcases. Like, when you started doing that, like, in the city, like, if you could remember.
So for me, every single thing that I do is based on necessity. So the whole reason for me doing my own shows, because at the time, a lot of people don't know this either. When I first started rapping, my only outlet in the whole wide world, the only rappers that I actually knew was U.N.L.V.
Okay.
So
some good rappers to know.
My ass out here, you know, I rap about fucking spaceships and fucking lattes and shit, or whatever the fuck pop my mind. You know, just rapping. I'm not a murder, kill kind of rapper. Shout out to Mac. But
believe that.
But I kind of be chilling, man, and that was my only outlet to really get my stuff out, because they didn't have, that I knew of at the time, any artist that was more like me, more, you know, that
being themselves,
led more to the lyrical side, and you know, New Orleans known for street rap and bounce. Right. So I'm running with them, and I'm trying to compromise and trying to blend in a little bit with what I was doing. Right. But so I was rocking with them. I went to a show I was supposed to open up for them in Master P in Biloxi. Yeah.
In Biloxi, okay.
I recorded a couple of songs for them before Katrina hit and all that stuff. I had was working on their album. I'm a Mama House still. Right. Still.
It's dope. So hold on. What year this is?
This was like 04, 03, something like that. Okay. Yeah, the year before Katrina. Right. And I'm getting off subject here, but simultaneously, I was also in the NOPD. Okay. That's another story nobody really know about.
So you was a police officer?
Nah, I was 20. So I was working with the NOPD. I was going to the police academy. Okay. Because my best friend Stiz, that motherfucker was like, yeah, man, we should do this shit, man. We could be like Will and Martin. We could be like bad boys. It's going to be dope. So, fuck it, nigga. You want to go do the shit, you go do it. You passionate about it. Right. I was flunking out of fucking Suno at the time. Okay. I'm 20. This is, in retrospect, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I was like, man, some guy shake. Right. So at 20, I went and joined the NOPD like an asshole. And shit just wasn't working out for me, man. So I was doing all that shit simultaneously, to get back to the story. And I rocked with U.N.L.V. And then, like, after Katrina, I learned, like, the world opened up for me a little bit more. You had MySpace and shit like that. I learned about this gentleman named Truth Universal. I don't know if you heard of him before.
That name sound familiar.
Truth Universal. He had an event called Grassroots.
He from here.
He from here.
That's why I know the name.
He one of the, I hate the word conscious, but he one of the more OG conscious hip hop artists in the city. He really is the OG. I met him through this gentleman named Bionic Brown. Okay. R.I.P. Bionic Brown. That was my avenue, sorta, and my eye opener to the city that really let me know, like, damn, like, it ain't just, you know, murder, kill, drug raps. It ain't all the gangster rappers in the city. There's another side. So that shit was the coolest thing for me ever. Right. And Grassroots led me to Sound Class, which I know you heard of.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
With L and Lyric Kill was over it at the time, him and L.
Facts.
But with anything, when it's the only thing that's really flowing in the city, it was the only show of that nature. You know, you had like Cecily was doing their thing, and you probably had Vamp and all them niggas, they was doing their shit.
Rest in peace to Vamp.
Exactly. Yeah, RIP Vamp. So that was like the other side of it. You know, you got the street side, the more hustler hood nigga side. Then you got the more conscious side, and the more they had, you know, catered to the ladies with the poetry and all that. So I'm like, all right, it's more my speed right here. I be on chill. So I went over there and I did a bunch of shows with them. But when you the only one in the city, it's like, I'm not about to keep putting you on a show every fucking week. That shit kind of is whack for the fans.
Right.
You know, and realistically as an artist,
it's repetitive.
And I'm not about to get 10 niggas to come out to the event every single week. That's just not realistic. It's not smart either. You know, as an artist, you want to build a demand and sort of create scarcity. And that wasn't happening if I'm rapping on the event every single week. So me throwing events, like I said, came out of necessity. It's like, man, if I feel like trying out some new material, if I just feel like rapping, I just feel like freestyling, I want to pull up with the homies, it's whatever, I can do this shit on my own accord. So that's when Writer's Block was born. But Writer's Block
very dope
is the third version of the actual event. The first event, it was 2011. Whatever year my Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye came out.
I ain't one of those type of heads that I know.
I think it was 2011.
Okay.
2009, one of them. But anyway, me, Slangston Hughes, he was with the group, Tiger Woods. It was fucking D-Day was on the bill. I don't know if you remember Kendra Williams, the singer. She was on the bill.
I do remember her. Red? Red? I remember her.
Red.
Dope. She can sing her ass off.
What else was on that? Deep in Space, I feel like was on that bill. It was a nice bill in the home in them Venom, man. He was on the bill, and that was going to be the first event. And they double booked it. Fucking the Dragons Den. Double booked the venue. And that was the first event ever. We had like, not a million people. We had like a hot 40, 50 people outside. I'm like, oh shit, I can do this. It's kind of lit.
That's a lot, yeah.
So then I bounced back after that and I tried to revive the Gong Show.
Okay.
I was doing the Gong Show, R.I.P. Young Greatness.
R.I.P.
He was the reason I stopped that motherfucker.
He made you stop it?
Nah, he didn't make me stop it, man. I don't like controversial shit. It was, if you're familiar with the Gong Show, how it went.
That shit.
It's it go by crowd participation. You cheer for whoever. It's sort of like Apollo. Whoever had the most participation, that's who win. And niggas was getting in their feelings, and it wasn't much money. It was like $500 on the line or some shit.
Nah, I feel you. That's a lot.
$500 on the line.
This New Orleans. That's a lot.
We had like a blog right up for you. We had Loyola Radio. We get you on the radio.
Dope.
We had the blog post, had some studio time and the photo shoot and all that shit was like $1,200 cash value or whatever. And $500 cash. And he was like, nah, man, this shit rigged, man. I'm better than all them niggas. And, on that shit. Like,
fuck that shit, huh?
You got niggas with you, they got niggas with you. It's too controversial, man. We just here to rap, dog.
Yeah, it was too much.
But it turned to a thing where niggas didn't even want the prize. Like, nigga, I'm just here for the money. I'm not gonna show up for the studio time. I don't want the blog shit. I don't want the photo shoot. I don't want nothing. I just want the money. And it just, shit got carried away. I'm like, nigga, are you an artist? Like, what we doing this for? I'm not trying to pay your rent, nigga. I'm trying to help fellow artists get on. I know it. So, shit went a little left. I didn't like the direction it went. And then that's when I switched to Writer's Block. And the rest is history.
Which is a dope event.
Probably like 400 events later. At one point, we was doing it every week for probably about 3 years. Then that shit was too much. Then it swapped to every month, probably consistently until COVID really hit. And now we do it. We might have missed a month or two with the last two, but we try to do it every month for the most part.
Yeah, it was a dope event. That's a dope event. I've definitely performed at Writer's Block before. Let's talk about.
I got the photos.
Let's talk about you giving your own tours. Like, how the fuck do somebody from New Orleans, an independent artist, manage to arrange his own tour? Like, how you pull that shit off?
What I'm speaking is not cold. Eastside, C.I. Been doing this since knee-high and Levi's. Elementary ballads in elite size. Look me in my eyes and tell me where is the lie. They wonder why he wild, wonder why he violent, wonder how he profit. Know they wanna be like I'm product of my environment. I be with the game heads, but I be with the G's. I be with the hustlers and I be with the thieves. I be with the game heads, but I be with the G's. With the hustlers, we really in them streets. You heard me? I be with the game heads, but I be with the G's. I be with the hustlers and I be with the thieves. I be with the game heads, but I be with the G's. I be with the hustlers, we